From tall stacks of empty shipping containers in growing storage yards to massive trucks rumbling through the streets, Wilmington residents have long complained of bearing the brunt of port-related consequences. And even though the Port of Los Angeles has poured tens of millions of dollars into the community, including on a $71 million waterfront that's still being created, some residents say conditions, and communication with the port, need to be more seriously addressed. At the LA Harbor Commission's most recent meeting, on Thursday, April 1st, Wilmington residents and community leaders criticized the port for what they said was a lack of communication, though port officials and commissioners publicly disagreed with that notion. "We realize the port is going to continue to expand. It's done a phenomenal job in providing good jobs and moving cargo," Gina Martinez, chair of the Wilmington Neighborhood Council, told the Harbor Commission Thursday. Even so, she added, port-related traffic comes straight through Wilmington and is becoming a growing concern among stakeholders who are worried about health, pollution and visual blight. "We suffer the most from the impacts," Martinez said of the community that sits next to San Pedro. "We need the port to be partners, real partners, with us," Martinez added. "In short, we are asking to have a seat at the table in decision-making. We're asking the port to be our ally in helping to resolve these issues." Commissioner Diane Middleton, though, said mechanisms exist for the community to raise concerns. "There's a disconnect somewhere," she said at the meeting. Martinez, meanwhile, also submitted a letter to the commission on behalf of the Wilmington Neighborhood Council. The commission received and read aloud at its meeting similar requests from other Wilmington community members, including Donna Ethington, secretary-treasurer of the nonprofit organization Pacific Unicomm Corp. Among the specific complaints, Wilmington community members and those that live in the neighborhood continue to feel overburdened by industry without enough services in return from the Port of Los Angeles, Contreras wrote in her letter. "Industrial commerce, in the name of economic development for the city and beyond, directly leads to our crumbling roads and streets, port truck traffic, noise, air, trains, water and land pollution. This community is a coastal community with contaminated ocean waters, no safe beach access or community coastal access. Our underprivileged community is in great need of basic resources," she added. The representative specifically asked the port to reinstate the Port Community Advisory Committee, which former Los Angeles Mayor James Hahn launched. It met from 2001 to 2013. The Port Community Advisory Committee was a standing committee to the Harbor Commission.